Hey back family, welcome or welcome back. If you did decide to watch the first video, thank you. If you did not, hopefully you will watch them in the future. So my name is Monet and this is my YouTube channel, and we are going to be discussing just about everything. But the first video was just to say hello and welcome, and this video is going to elaborate a little bit more about me. So hey Shugs, let's talk. So about me, I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for a long time, quite a while, about 14 years, I think. Yeah, about 14 years, because I started a long time ago, but I started as a CNA first, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get into nursing. Oh, and I'm not going to self-indulge. I just want to give everybody a chance to learn about me, and I want to learn about you, and we can learn about each other and keep it going. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I was a CNA first. I did not want to get into nursing. My family has a background in nursing. My mom, my sisters were both in nursing. I remember my mom getting dressed at night, and she was the prettiest thing to me in the white uniforms with her hair all pent up and just crisp and clean. And I thought that that was so pretty. But again, I didn't want to do it. I did not want to go into that field. I did not want to be part of that because, if I'm being honest, I was just like, those people probably don't smell the best, and I don't want to do it because I thought it was gross. No offense. I was just like, no, that's not for me. So time went on. I worked odd jobs here and there. And I remember being at a friend's house, and her sister was a nursing assistant. So I needed a job. She was talking about how lucrative it was, how she loved it, she loved the people. So I decided to give it a go. I got the job, I got into it, and let me tell y'all, those first couple of weeks while I was training, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Like, it was hard. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot for me to take in. It was a lot for me to be able to clean. Like, I could feed them, I could dress them, but like cleaning them up and things. And don't misunderstand, I've been around children and things, so but it's different when it's an adult. So the first 2 weeks were very hard for me. I really needed a lot of help. I struggled. Excuse me. But after that, something pop, clicked. I don't know. After my first 2 weeks, I was rocking and rolling. And I worked at that job for 2.5 years. And I will say that it was so rewarding. It gave me some of the best values to have, to build on, to grow with from, in the time where I was all over the place trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself, learning myself. It took me a long time to walk into me and grow into myself. In nursing, being a CNA, that really helped. It gave me a different outlook, and I love, love, love my residents. Love them. I worked on an Alzheimer's unit, and that was the best thing. The stories that they told. I remember it was a lady, she was 100 years old, and the stories that she could tell for seeing this world for 100 years. Oh, it was lovely. It was amazing. So I did that, and it was fulfilling. But at the time, there were people that I worked with and nurses that I worked with that were encouraging us to go to nursing school. So I was unsure about being a CNA. So of course I'm unsure about being a nurse. Like, I don't want to do that. And I listened and I didn't listen. And one nurse that nobody liked, I didn't have a problem with her, but people didn't like her because she did her job. And you know how you work with those folks, those lazy folks that want to not do stuff. So anyway, she was good. She was a good nurse to me. And I felt like her telling me to do it was kind of a step in the right direction, but I still didn't comply all the way. I waited until the last minute. I contacted the school. I was at home laying in my bed. I'll never forget. I was at home. It was the last day to enroll, and I just sat up in the bed and I called the lady. And I talked to the registrar, and she told me it was the last day, but I still had time if I got up right now to come and take the test. I go out there, I take the test, I go home, I get a call on Friday. Class is scheduled to start that following Monday. I get a class from the program director that Friday to come back. I go back and she says, "We need you in this program." Why is that? Apparently, and I'm not bragging on myself, but my test scores were in the 98th percentile and she wanted me to go into the class. Now, this was the last minute. She made a seat for me. I did the first couple months with no books because I wasn't prepared. I just took the test on a whim. But God works how he works. I made it through. I kept going, became a registered nurse, and here I am today. I've done quite a few things with that. Been a nursing director, a supervisor, a staff nurse. Done some traveling in the ER, which is by far my favorite. But I will say some of the most rewarding was in the nursing home, like with my patients, laughing with them, dancing with them, talking with them, listening to their stories, having them tell me about their life. And it had become such a devotion for me. Like, even when they were in their transition, I would sing to them, would hold their hand, things like that. But moving forward, I have been a nurse for a while. But I don't know if you all have the same conversations with yourself. I don't want to call it a dilemma, but if you've had the same conversation with yourself as I have, if you have, please comment and let me know and we can further discuss. But I don't know if nursing is my forever career. And I have always been a person to want to fulfill their purpose, walk in their purpose, do what you're supposed to do. And I don't know if that's nursing for me forever. Is it strange to feel like that? I don't know. Like, I meet people, my husband, for example, he loves his job. He wakes up to do his job. And I know people like that who love what they do and they admit it and they want to stay in it and they continue to do it. And it just goes from there and it just goes and goes. And they wake up and they have such joy with what they do. And I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do forever. So if anybody has had that happen to them or has it happening now, or you found your footing and your grounding, tell me what you did. Did you pray about it? Did you get some fulfillment from it later on? How did you figure out what it is you're doing in your life is what you're supposed to be doing for your life? Because honestly, for me, I enjoy nursing, but sometimes I've had moments in my life where I felt like I was doing it because I was good at it. Like, I know that I could. And not that I slacked on patient care, because I will never do that because I do value people and their lives. But just having that joy and fulfillment to get up and go and do it and be like, oh my God, I love this. I can do this for the rest of my life. I don't have that. At least not now. Not now. Maybe I'll have it later. Maybe it was burnout. I didn't think about that. Well, nonetheless, I still am a nurse. I work for a insurance company right now, so I still do it. I still do nursing. But yeah, I have that dilemma and not knowing. I was not one of those kids where it's like, oh my God, when I grow up, I want to be this or I want to do that. And I don't know if it's normal to lack that vision or if it's normal to not have those aspirations or know definitively this is what I want to be when I grow up. Did anybody else have that? Like, please let me know if it's something that you have dealt with or you're dealing with. Like, is it normal for everybody else to know when I grow up, I want to be a nurse, or I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a teacher or a librarian, to just have that aspiration and those dreams. But right now, I can say that I am walking into other things that I want to explore. It's so much out here, and it's so much life, and it's so much opportunity. So I am walking in different paths right now, but I want to make sure this is the right one for me. And you never know until you try. So now I'm trying. Now I'm like, hey, why not? Why shouldn't you? And you absolutely should. Let's see, what else can I talk about myself to let you all know? I'm excited to do this. I'm very excited. I think that this is going to be a great journey for the family that I'm going to build here, and for us to learn and grow from each other along the way. I'm so excited for that. And I know that it's still green and fresh, but like I'm checking, like, did somebody watch it? Somebody want to talk about something? So, and I know it's kind of corny, but hey, it is what it is. I'm really excited about it. And I hope that the things that we talk about, any content, is going to be awesome, that we learn some amazing things every day, and that we just continue this journey and do different things, explore different aspects of it, and just rock it out. Like, yeah, just rock it out. Let's see. I have two brothers, two sisters. So I do have siblings. I have one of the largest families that I have ever come to know. My family is enormous. It is very vast, very, very, very big. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, a lot of great nieces and nephews, and I say that because of my family dynamic. I was the take birth control like candy, tubes tied, we're finished kid. So I was supposed to be here. It's some purpose I'm supposed to be serving, and I'm just trying to figure that out to make sure that I am doing it. So that's why I say great nieces and nephews and things. I grew up with them and not my siblings, because they were already doing their thing by the time I came along. So with that being said, the dynamic is a bit unusual, but it works. I mean, we all get along. We have our times, we have our moments, we get along, we don't get along, we it's family. It's family. And anybody that has a family, blood or not, then you know what I'm talking about. So, with that, let's see, where are we today? Today is Sunday, typical day. It's a chill and relax kind of mode. I am actually about to just watch a little bit of TV. Yes. So, what's some of you all's favorite shows? Mine is, and I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to open myself up and be transparent. One of the favorite shows that I like to watch, and No Judge, I love the ID channel. One of my favorite shows is Snapped, and I just find it so intriguing sometimes that these people actually think that they can get away with the stuff that they do. Come on, people. I also enjoy watching like sitcoms. One of my favorite ones is about to end, actually. This Is Us. I love, love, love that show. Have y'all seen it? Comment and let me know if you've seen it. I love This Is Us. I remember when I first started watching it, I used to just sit and watch it and cry, like boo-hoo cry, because it was just so emotional. And I know it's crazy, but your girl was crying, like real tears. Real tears. I also watch All Kinds of People, all kinds of stuff. I like science, History Channel, things like that. So I'm pretty well rounded. Um, I don't know. What are some things that you all want to know about me? I am interested to know. I am excited to talk. I am anxious to keep going. So if there are things that you all want to know, please comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that we can be on one accord with one another and get to know each other better, and you'll know when I upload videos. Otherwise, I wish you all a great day. Be easy, be peaceful. See you next time.